Hello, siblings. I'm just going to the convenience store at 2 in the morning for ice cream. Why am I doing that? I don't know. I have no idea. But anyway, yeah. So, I've been kind of down lately. And, you know, I've kind of been embarrassed to say why, because it's one of those things that I can't really talk to most people with, but it's actually quite relevant to you guys, so I'm just going to tell you. I'm kind of frustrated that I went from rich to poor to rich again to now very average. And, you know, once I have a kid, I'll be on one income again, so I'll basically be poor. And not super poor, but, like, not great. Definitely can't afford everything we need, but it's life, right? Life is not easy. And it's like, you can do your best, and it just doesn't work out. Like, I really lost a lot with the whole homeschooling thing, and it kind of sucks. Not gonna lie. I had to spend my 20s figuring out what I should have figured out in my teens, and now I am way behind on life. So, like, you know, I hear Brianna bought an $800 dress, and my wedding dress probably isn't gonna cost that much. I mean, it's gonna be what I want, but it's probably not gonna cost that much. And, like, I'm scrimping and saving everything because I have to. You know, I've got about $2,000 or $3,000 in savings right now, and that takes a long time for me to save up. So when I see stuff like all the new furniture you guys have, and the fact that mom and dad are going on vacations all the time, it really upsets me. And I know it shouldn't, because, you know, you guys, I shouldn't try to take away from your experiences, because, I mean, I'm glad you guys aren't having the same childhood as me. I'm glad you're not going through a bankruptcy and, you know, all that. But it kind of feels like I'm the failure of the family. I know there are more than one way to succeed, and that's kind of why I really, really want to be the one that has the first child, because that's like the one thing I can do before everyone else. Like, Brianna out-earns me already, and all of you will probably out-earn me in the first 10 months. Because, I mean, it took me a lot of time to figure out where I was in life. And that sucks. But it's not really anybody's fault but mine. But I do kind of feel like a failure, you know? I know you guys think, wow, you're in Japan, but I mean, I've been here 5 years. It's not something you can brag about at that point. It's just a job. I mean, I love my job. I do. But it doesn't pay that great. It's enough to live on. And sometimes I do feel like I'm pretty sure Dad sees me as a disappointment. Mom, I don't think does. But, I mean, sometimes I wonder, you know, would I change things if I could go back in time? I don't know. But I guess I just want you guys to know that if you ever feel this way, it's normal. Our parents are very lucky. They got a lot of opportunities, and we got a lot of good opportunities too. And you guys especially, like, you're taking advantage of those opportunities. And that's good, because I either was not given opportunities, or, well, basically I wasn't given opportunities until I was in my 20s, and by that point I was afraid of failure. And I ended up failing because of it. So, yeah. Rachel and Ellie, you need to take every chance you can get. Oh, and Bridget, please go to college. I know it's going to be way too easy for you, especially, to just sit in the living room and, sleep and watch TV and sleep and watch TV. But you can't do that. Okay, Bridge? You gotta either get yourself a nice little house with your cute little disability checks, or you need to get some sort of job or some sort of friend, and you need to get out of the house. Okay? So, that's all I have to say. Take your opportunities. Otherwise, you'll end up in Japan.